Yeah, I always, when there's a drop in barometric pressure, almost every year I get a cold sore. My wife said wouldn't kiss him for like a month. Got a cold sore. It's because I have a very efficient immune system, and when certain things change, I lived in Phoenix. That's a toxin. It's a carbon emission genocidal cesspool. I lived there for 20 years. And so my body can kick out toxins and recover from toxins and stuff at such a rapid rate more than other people. I can kick out things and recover and survive, and it's what they do constantly here. Is I've told you they've done this to me my whole life. 2 weeks, oh, things are going to be good. Things are going to start going my way. Then 4 months of fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, curse God and die, right? And you're like, God, like I told you back in 2017, I remembered it was always my wives that caused problems and got jealous and did things to me when I tried to exercise and get in really good shape. So when I challenged the military in 2017, I thought, well, I don't have Steffi or Amy here to drop off Patrick at 5 o'clock in the morning when I get off work at 1 to leave the kids at home and go out to the bar so I don't have time to rest and exercise and leave the cabinet doors, the closet doors open and have the cat piss all over my new clothes when I lose weight and get new clothes. I don't have any of that shit anymore. I was like, there's no wives in the house, okay, or ex-wives to, I'm losing tax money and have me get home at 1 o'clock in the morning and drop the kid off at 5 in the morning and say, you have to drive them all the way across to my aunt's because I need to be able to prove on my tax returns. And then by the end of the year, go, I spent so much money just trying to get that tax return. You spent more money taking care of Patrick than you got back in your taxes, right? Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in, right? And so it was just how we made it. It wasn't luck or anything like that. I got offered the job as the on-site manager of Free Rib because I was responsible and a good father. And the people that own the building said, you're working at a Fortune 500 company, and I'm living in the ghetto because my ex-wife lies to the state, and I get screwed by DES and CPS and all that. Happened everywhere I went. That's why me and Amy ended up moving to New Mexico. Because Stephanie lied to CPS and DPS and stuff, and they took our medical benefits away, and Amy was pregnant. And she was most likely pregnant from somebody else and not me. And I didn't always sit there and say, you stupid bitch, you got pregnant, and I didn't get you pregnant. Even when it was obvious, like with Crumb and with Kate, I didn't sit there and say, And every time I listen to William Smokey Robinson's More Love, I don't think of it with sex with a woman. I think of it as loving my Kate. Because I used to hum that song to her when she was little. Doon 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 doon. Because she's so cute. She was my little snug bug. And I told everybody that. I said, one of these days, I'm going to cruise down the main drags in Las Cruces with the most beautiful brown-eyed Mexican girl in all of Doña Ana County. And every day, I would drop Natalie off at school, and I would go down to the library to put videos to stop human trafficking of children in Mexico. Kate would sit by me in the truck, and I'd say, you're going to have to move over. I don't want to move over. I want to sit next to you, Daddy. And we would cruise down what used to be Main Street, where they used to cruise, all the way down to the library. And I had the cutest brown-eyed Mexican girl in all of Doña Ana County sitting next to me. Just like all the macho guys that used to have their girlfriend lined up next to them with no seatbelt when I was a kid on El Paseo. Right? But shit, seatbelt. And it was doon 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 doon. More love and more joy than age or time can ever destroy. Because when you listen to that song, it's not sexual at all. And he calls him baby, and Kate was my baby. So that song reminds me of my doon 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 doon, my little brown-eyed girl. She's so cute. I love her so much. And yeah, I know she's Oscars, and I understand that. I was there that night. I know what happened. Okay. But it doesn't matter, okay? What matters is how much Natalie was excited for her little sister, how much Dad was love Dad put into raising Kate. How the other kids took her in a Starbug and loved good morning Starbug and loved her and appreciated and really loved Kate. Okay, I had a choice. I could have been all pissed off. That's Oscar's kid, you stupid slut bitch. You're fucking around on me. You ruined my job because you bought into Nate's bullshit. And I didn't do that. I didn't sit there and constantly beat Amy and say, you stupid cow. She started doing the same things, having sex with the assholes at Fort Huachuca. And I asked her to stop because it was like, when I could privately talk to her and say, Amy, you're doing the same shit with the assholes that you did with Nate Reynolds and it destroys the kids. It destroys the family. Okay? Stop letting those predators come up and, he's such a wimp, he's such a pussy, he's so stupid. And then if they ever come up face to face with me, they are scared shitless. This guy gonna kill me. No. Don't give me a reason. Give me the reason to want you back. Right? You know what I'm saying? Try to forgive and forget. That was a good song. It was a pretty good album, too. I love you, stop. What was the other one that was big on that? Was So Amazing on that album? Give Me the Reason. Buddy loved that one. That's when he lost all his weight. And they're like, oh my gosh, he's so handsome when he lost all that weight. Then he gained it back. There was another that also had the duet with Gregory Hines. There's nothing better than love. What in the world? Oh, love wakes me up every day. I loved that album. Yeah, Buddy loved this stuff. Oh man, this guy has the best voice in the world. That's what Buddy used to tell everybody. He'd put it on. I love you, stop. It's like, no. Bisexual and homosexual guys a lot of times have the best taste in music. I'm serious. No, man. What was it? Was it Give Me the Reason? What was the name of that album, y'all? It was like back before they made Taxi and shit. It was like the 1980s and the shit. It was a long-ass motherfucking time ago. Oh, hell yeah. It was like in 1986 or something. That was an old fucking album. People listen to that, they fart dust. I mean, they so old. You're so old, you don't know you don't know if you're coming or going. Is it lunchtime at the community center yet? No, that's how old that album is old. I mean, it's so old, you know. The person who used to listen to that music now is the Crypt Keeper, like on, you know, what's the name of that movie? Freaky Friday and shit. Oh my God, I'm the Crypt Keeper, right? That's how old that album is. See how old? Did you see this? Did you see that? That is gray hair. Okay. I was in college when that album came out, right? You funny. I know. But nothing wrong with getting old. Getting old. Age is a gift. Okay? Wisdom is a treasure. You know, and when you deny that beauty to children and grandchildren, you know, that's just hell on earth. You know, the wisdom of learning is better shared through love than indoctrination, institutionalization, and manipulation. Right? But if the manipulated relationships suck, they don't work, right? And stuff. But I've been thinking about my girls here lately and stuff. And it's hard. Amy, it was hard on Amy. Okay. The people would actually say it in front of her. You know, oh my gosh, he's 14 years older. They look like they're the same age. He's younger. She had get me tired, depressed, and out of shape, so we looked like we should be together because I was fat halfway through our marriage. For that, I was younger. I was more energetic, more attractive, and I'm one of the most intelligent people in the world. And one of the most amazing athletes, and you can smell the pheromones. What's he doing of her? And you'd have virtual science with a virtual presence thinking it, and she could feel it. He's underachieving because he doesn't want to compete. And it's like, I don't want to have to compete because it's stupid. And besides, women that will compete and rub it in everybody else's faces aren't as attractive as most of you idiots think they are. Like, there's nothing attractive about getting dressed in designer clothes and having a really good bedroom voice and filling an arena with people that are as fake as your money. Give me the reason to want you back. You understand? Love is, you know, this. Oh, love wakes me up every day, right? And what good does it serve to go to arena and get really, and half these motherfuckers in town, right? You have these guys, oh my God, they're so sexy. They speak 5 different languages. They kill people in 14 different countries in just last year. They're just amazing men. No, they're not. They had to drug me. Okay? They chase around drug dealers. Drug dealers come in because their mom's pissed off at me because I tell them and explain to them publicly what a bunch of pathetic piles of raping, murdering shitbags they are. And the mom comes in all pissed off, and the son, who's the worst drug dealer in town, when he gets in my face, I get in his face, he looks at the floor like a dog that just shit on it, thinking this guy could snap my neck and roll me in the freezer and call the cops to come pick up their body bags so they could keep their fucking fake ass, let's keep everybody safe with money and egotistical brain chemical addiction bag. Get it! Get it! And remember that one asshole? When he was threatening to beat up his girlfriend? And I told him, is there any way I can help you? And my boss, Joel, the manager, goes, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's like, why not? That woman comes into that store, if Ralph's working, that guy doesn't say, I'm going to kick your ass and treat her like shit. And then when he comes to try to intimidate, I look him in the eye. He looks down on the ground like a dog that just shit on the floor, and he runs right out of the store. Isn't that what everybody wants in their village of lovers? So we don't have a village of fucking psychotic, muddy, fucking scientific, fucked up idiots that blow up Alderaan and say, you really think that's going to work? Sheldon didn't explain to us that if they blew up Alderaan, it would cause that sun to go supernova, destroy that universe, and then start destroying galaxies? I mean, he's a fucking theoretical physicist who won a Nobel Prize who's supposed to be a fucking genius. Damn! Why don't you all just lay back and enjoy the movie and go back and get Floxia Cleopatra and save everybody from Goldmember? Okay, I love you. There's nothing better than love.